Good morning everybody and welcome to our last music assembly of this half term. So today we are going to run through all three of our songs and learn a little bit more about Joseph Bologna. We're going to start with I'm a Believer by the Monkees, and we've got our three movements for this song. So let's stand up to practice those movements. The first movement is we go believer, believer. Let's all give that a go. A 1, 2, off we go. Believer, believer. Great. And then when we get to the word love, we do a roll. Let's all try that. Fantastic. And then the last thing that we do is for the chorus, we go down 2, up 2, down 1. So I'll show you. Down 2, up 2, down 1. Let's all try that. 1, 2, off we go. And then we also have our musical interlude, which is 4 down, 4 up, and then crisscross to number 8. Okay, let's give that a go. A 1, 2, off we go. 4 down, 4 up, and a crisscross to number 8. We're ready to give it a go. So here we go. So marching to start off with. Believer, believer. Make sure it's in really good time with your friends. Ready for the chorus? Down, 2, up, 2, down. Down, 2, up, 2, down. Ready for the roll. And ready for believer. That was super duper. I'd like you to give yourselves what should we go for? I'd like you to give yourselves a ketchup clap, a super cool ketchup clap. So our next song is our Easter treat, Spring Chicken. I'm just going to load it up. And this is what we looked at last week. So we need our claves still. We need our claves for this song. And we have got a slow section and a fast section. And the tricky thing is going from the slow section to the fast section. But it's not too tricky for us. Let's get it on the big screen. And skip the advert. Here we go. Right, just going to put it back at the beginning because that's not the beginning of the song. There we go. So, all ready to start. So, for this section, the slow section at the beginning, we go stamp, stamp, clave, clave. Everyone try that. Stamp, stamp, clave, clave. Excellent. And the tricky thing is that's actually harder to do it slowly and together because everyone feels pulse and rhythm slightly differently. So my feeling of that will be slightly different from your feeling and slightly different to your teacher's feelings and your friend's feelings. So it's really, really important that you just have a little look around and make sure that you are collectively doing the same timing. So let's try that one more time. I go first. Stamp, stamp, clave, clave. You'll go. Excellent. And then the fast section, we've got a nice simple 1, 2, 3, 4. So tap together, tap together. And the tricky thing about this bit is it does get a little bit faster while we're doing it. So you've got to really listen that you're still in time. Mrs. Garner's go. And you'll go. I think we're ready to give it a go. So it's all about using your fantastic listening ears. So stamp, stamp, together, together. Stamp, stamp, together, together. Stamp, stamp, together, together. Stamp, stamp, together, together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now get ready for the slower section. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Here we go, the faster section. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready for the slower section. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Ready for the fast section. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Stamp, stamp, play, play. Stamp, stamp, play, play.
And a little voice said, surprise, surprise.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. Well done, everybody. I think give yourself a marshmallow clap. Let's get your big marshmallow. Yum, 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 yum. And pop it into your mouth. Okay, now our last song is What a Feeling by Irene Cara. We've got that small star and that large star. So, the small star, we're using our thighs and our chest. And a large star, we're using our stamping feet and our clicks to make the top part of it. Let's get the song loaded up. Here we go. And this one is fast, and it's really, we've got to really all try and get into the rhythm, get into the groove. So we're all doing it at exactly the same time. Let's make it nice and big. Just skip this advert. We don't want this advert, do we? Here we go. So let's give it a go. We'll go straight in. Nice and loud. So start with that high up chest roll.
When there's nothing but a slow glowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside.
And then go down to your tummy roll.
I have cried silent tears full of pride in a world made of steel.
And ready for some tummy drumming? Ready for the small start? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready for the big star? Stamp, stamp, clap. Stamp, stamp, clap, click. Okie dokie. So what I wanted to share with you about Joseph Bologna is that I have spent a lot of my life listening to classical music and playing classical music and performing classical music, and also have lots and lots of friends who that's their life as well. And the really strange thing about Joseph Bologna is I hadn't actually heard of him until I was researching composers to do this year. So in the summer holiday, I went through all the composers that I thought we would like to learn about, and I came across Joseph Bologna. I thought, this is really interesting. I've not heard of this composer before. And the more digging I've done on his life and the more research I've done about his life, I've come to believe that sadly, he's not as well known as perhaps Mozart or Haydn, these sort of big names that we know and recognise. And I sadly think this is because of the colour of his skin. So he was from African descent, as we know, and he did battle for equality for people, especially with race. So while he lived, he did lots and lots of campaigning that people who have black skin and people who have white skin should be treated the same. And he made a lot of progress in this area. But this was many, many, many years ago. And it's quite sad that this is also something that we are continuing to trying to make a lot of progress in, which really shouldn't really be an issue at all. It shouldn't be an issue at all. So while we listen to the last little piece today, I want us to have a think about what we can always do. There's our Schools Against Racism campaign, which is really good to get involved with. But it's something that I think that we all can do more for, because sadly, hundreds of years later, Joseph Bologna is still not seen as the same as Mozart, the same as Haydn, and for no reason, because his music is fantastic. So have a little listen to our last piece and think about what we can all do. So this is a string quartet, which is 2 violins, a viola and a cello. And he loved the violin, as we learned already, and he wrote very tricky, flourishing violin music. Alrighty, have an amazing Easter holiday, and I can't wait to see you after the holiday. Goodbye everybody, bye!